guys to the warm up. We'll do probably some of those building sprints together. But the way, if you guys have looked at the running, you're going to be kind of moving quite around, and you'll be moving around a bit. So we'll talk about what those break points are. We'll talk about the plan, and then I'll turn you guys loose for the workout aspect, for the running part. Okay, but we'll do the running sprint and talk about what that means.
A quick thing from my side, Bree. So I'm not sure about the exact distance here, like 400 meters or
Do you have
I don't know. Yeah. I can carry the phone and I can measure. Yeah.
If you have a watch, I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of base it off of what we're thinking about time for some time, just for today, just so that you get the kind of change of speed, similar to what we were doing last week. I want you working hard for a certain amount of time and then taking it easy, and working hard for a little bit less and taking it easy. And we can talk about that when we get there. All right. All right. So let's.
Where are you, Rupa?
Are you in Durham?
I'm in Morrisville.
In Morrisville? Oh, it's just really light there.
Yeah, it's still dark at my house.
Sun's always shining in Morrisville, huh?
All right. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start. Give me 8 alternating runner's lunge. So that runner's lunge is kind of like that Spider-Man lunge. We're stepping that front leg out, sending that left leg back. I want you holding for about 5 seconds. And then you're going to switch to the other leg. You can push that knee out a little bit too. If you want to get a little more hip flex.
Each side or just 8 total?
You can give me 8 each side. We're all going through this part one time. Most of your warm-up's going to be doing the back half of this, and then some of those building sprints. Make sure you get loose.
Okay. Last count.
When you finish those 8, this is probably good. I want you to go find a post or a rig, something like that. We're going to do 8 alternating of that calf stretch pulses. So we're going to be holding on for 5 seconds. Toes going up on the wall or the rig, knees staying straight, pulling ourselves in for 5 seconds, relaxing. So you can do 8 with the right leg, 8 with the left. and as you finish up those, I want you doing a quad stretch. So the same idea, pulling up, perfect, Mark, pulling up your foot up towards your butt, doing kind of that pulse where you're gonna hold it tight for a few seconds and then relax. Give me 8. And just remember, as you drive that knee, your bent knee closer and down towards your standing knee, you should get more of a stretch. As it kind of flares out, you get less of a stretch. I don't know. I still don't believe that you're in North Carolina, Rupa.
Sorry, Bree?
I'm still not sure I believe you're in North Carolina. It's so bright there. All right. So for the next part of this warm up, we're going to be a little more dynamic. We're going to be doing our high knees, butt kickers, toy soldiers, and duck walk. So we're looking at 25 feet or about 20 steps. All right, so I want you to start off by giving me 25 feet with 20 steps of high knees, trying to drive each one of those knees up as high as you can, turning over those legs fast. And go. All right, and then when you finish those high knees, let's do some butt kickers. So the same idea, trying to drive that knee down, heel kicking your butt. Give me the same distance, 25 feet. About 20 steps. All right, then when you finish those, let's do our toy soldiers. So we're alternating sides, trying to kick up that leg, stretch out those hamstrings. We can think about 20 steps here or 25 feet. Try to keep that knee as straight as possible. All right, then when we finish that, we're gonna get into our duck walk. Remember, a duck walk looks like we're at the bottom of that squat. Chest is gonna be staying up, stepping those feet out, just trying to move through on our hips. 20 steps or 25 feet, what your situation is.
Is the idea you bounce or not bounce?
The smoother you can do it, the better. The more of a heel turn and plant, I think the better off you get.
Yeah, so if I can,
So it's not like really a rock bounce on your toe. It's a pivot. There you go. I can't even demo those anymore. All right, then when you finish that, you can come on back to the computer or to the phone. All right, so for our, we're doing, I called it kind of a skill, but it's still gonna be warming up for our workout. So we're gonna start off, I want you to give me 2 times 100-meter sprints, but we're only going up to about half of our speed. So you come back after each one of those. So if you have 100 meters you could run out to, so Rupa, you could think about this as something that might take you, let's look, 30 seconds for this. You can walk back, so you'll do 100 meters, walk back, 50%, 100 meters, walk back, and then I'll give you kind of the next element. Sound good?
200.
30 seconds. Yeah.
2 times 200 at 50%.
100. 2 times 100. Yeah, 50%. So we're not going super hard here, not going super fast.
Okay. So, are we starting now, Bree?
Yes, you can go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Ready?
All right, so if you guys finish your 2?
Yeah.
2 at 50? Sorry,
Yeah, I
50%?
finished mine.
So let's do the same thing. Now we're gonna do 2 times 100 meters at 60%. So that last little kind of 10 to 15 meters, we're gonna be building a little bit faster, okay? Remember, we'll go 60, 80, and 100. So I want you to think about, you still have 2 more steps that you're gonna make before you go, all right? Before you go all out. So make this a little more building. Think about closing those last 10, 15 minutes a little faster. All right, 2 times.
Okay, so for the 2 times 30 seconds for me, right, Bree? Just wanted to know.
Yeah. So let's take you down to 25 seconds this time because you'll be going faster.
Sure, yeah. I'm starting, Bree. Yeah.
Okay. as Rupa catches his breath, I'm going to tell you about the next part, all right? So now we're going 2 times 100 meters, going 80%. So we're not talking about all-out sprint yet, but this is going to be quite quick. Rupa, I want you to only go on for 15 seconds this time.
Oh,
Sure.
or no, I mean 15 seconds at the 80.
Yeah, so Rupa doesn't have his 100 meters mapped out, so I'm giving him time points. Since you guys have
So,
Are you supposed to walk 100 meters between the sprints?
yeah. You got some rest in between sprints.
Oh, okay, we weren't doing that.
I think you guys are awfully quick.
Yeah, okay.
You could definitely do it on this one, all right? So this you're not building that all-out sprint, but you're going quite quick.
All right.
All right, 2 times. Rupa, I want you going for 15 seconds and then take your rest and then do another 15 seconds.
Sure, Bree. I'm starting now. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Mark and Katrina get back. Rupa, we'll do our last one.
Yeah. Sure. Another 15 seconds. Is it, Bree?
So on this last one, I want you going just for 10 seconds, and this is going to be just as hard as you can go. All right, but we'll wait till they get back and I'll kind of talk them through it too. So during the workout, this all-out sprint, you won't be going this speed. So the idea is you're about to go faster than you go for the workout. I want you going closer to the effort that you just went during our fast elements, all right?
Sure. Yeah. I'm starting now, Bree. The 10 seconds.
All right, and so Mark and Katrina, we got you guys. We're doing 2 times 100 meters. This is just in the workout, you're not going to be going this hard. You're going to go hard now and go for the workout. All right?
Okay.
One more time.
2 times 100 meters,
Mm-hmm.
all out sprint. This
With 100 in between.
the workout's going to be.
Right. With 100 in between.
Yeah.
So, sure. One more, Bree.
Yeah, so
after
I
10 seconds.
want you to do 2.
Yeah. Okay. Just a couple of seconds, Bree. I'll quickly grab my water.
Yes, actually, what I want you to do is if I can get you back to your house so I can see you again, then we're going to talk about the workout part.
Sure, Bree. Oh, I didn't realize I disconnected from the video. My bad. Just a second, Bree. I'm joining back.
Okay. Do you have your splits, Katrina?
Huh?
Do you have your splits? Do you write down like your
Oh,
the time?
time.
Or you just kind of have an idea of you. I know you have your distances.
Yeah.
So on this one, we're looking at trying to make sure we see that difference between our paces again. So one of the reasons we warmed up those building sprints is that easy pace should not exceed that very first one, that 50% effort, right? We're talking like even if you get kind of fatigued, that's where you can push that envelope back to recovery, right? You should be able to hold a conversation at that type of pace, even if you don't have your splits as far as like hitting markers. That's the effort level we're thinking about, okay? That fast pace, we're looking at that 80% or maybe just a little bit faster if you're feeling really, really good. All right, so kind of as we did those building sprints, easy is way on the one side, the beginning side. The fast is going to be way on the other side. I wouldn't approach that 100% effort, but let's try and find that 80% effort. So the way that it'll work, you're going to do this 3 times. You'll go 200 meters at a fast pace. So we're looking at that kind of 80%, 200 meters. You're going to be pretty fatigued when you finish that. You can shut it down for 400 meters easy after that. So if you go out too hot and you have to do some walking, that's fine to cover that 400 meters. Let's try to avoid walking too much, but the idea is very fast or fast, bring it back to that easy. Straight into 150 meters fast, bring it back that easy to recover for 300 meters. 100 meters fast, bring it to 200 meters easy, and then 50 meters fast. That's the one that may approach that sprint speed because you're going to come into 100 meters easy and then you're going to rest for 3 minutes before you do it 2 more times. Okay. So for you guys, like if you got those distances marked out, just try and be consistent. If you got a watch, you can see how consistent you are across them. But I want you trying to hit that fast pace every time. Get to that 80% effort each one of the distances across all 3 minutes, knowing that when you get to that 50, you're pretty much done with that round. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Rupa.
Yes, Bree.
So since you don't have your distances, and you guys could use this as a guide too, you don't have your distances out, I want you to go 40 seconds at a fast pace. So we're talking to that 80% effort for 40 seconds is going to be quite long. And then you're going to recover for 2 minutes. So that recovery can be an easy jog around for 2 minutes. You're going to take off for 30 seconds. So each time you're going to take 10 seconds off. 30 seconds hard, 1 minute, 30 seconds easy. 20 seconds hard, 1 minute easy. 10 seconds hard, 30 seconds easy. Then you get your 3 minutes of rest.
Yep. 40, 30, 20.
Yeah, so each time it'll be 40, 30, 20, 10 hard. 2 minutes, you're taking 30 seconds off each time. 2 minutes, 130, 1 minute, 30 seconds. Then you get 3 minutes of rest, and you're going to do the whole thing again 2 more. Okay?
Yep.
So in that recovery, your breath should be out, but by the time you're sprinting again, you're getting pretty close to that being recovered, ready to take off.
Yes, Bree.
You guys have any questions? Because I know you guys are going to be taking out, you're going to be running all around. So I'm going to sign off. I'm going to leave you guys to get through the work. Sound good?
Sounds
Yep.
good.
All right. Good luck, y'all.
Thanks. Bye.
You got Aruba?
Yep.
All right. Great job. Have a good morning. You know how you do.
Thanks.
All right.